What's up and welcome back to my channel. I am the Maz Trans and you are watching me, baby. Now before we get today's video started, I just want to give a quick what's up to my peeps and a diabolical middle finger to the creeps. You know who you are. Alright, so it is Tuesday evening and I've been wanting to come and talk to you guys for a minute, but I'm not going to hold you. There has not been a whole lot happening that has made me want to come and make a video, and I refuse to make a video simply for the sake of clicks and views and, you know, trying to boost my name in the algorithm. I have time for all of that. So unless there's something I genuinely want to talk about, then chances are you probably won't see me. But this is the story that I wanted to talk about. So people are upset with Beyonce. Whew, I'm telling you, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Beyonce can't catch a break. People won't let this girl breathe. You know, it's a wonder she hasn't shaved off all of her hair and, you know, out somewhere wielding a bat. I'm not going to say who, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's a wonder she hasn't jumped the shark already. Because the people will not leave this girl alone. So people are upset, and out of all the people that could be upset, and the people that you at least expect to be upset with Beyonce, that being the LGBTQIA+ community, are upset because Beyonce went to Dubai to do a concert for Atlantis, a resort that is opening there. Now, word on the street is that sis got paid somewhere between $24 and $35 million to do one 90-minute set. One 90-minute set. And people are upset because Dubai is notoriously homophobic, transphobic, what have you. I believe, what's the girl, is it Gigi Gorgeous? I believe one time she wound up flying to Dubai and was actually escorted off the plane. They wouldn't even let her in the country because she was trans. So Dubai said, we don't play all that over here. All that Western, keep it out West. We're not giving that over here in Dubai. And so people feel like because they are notoriously homophobic, and Beyonce is sort of the Queen Bee of the she is probably the B in LGBTQIA+ at this point. They felt that the optics didn't look good. Sis went over here to collect this bag. And to that I say this, right? What people have to understand is that Beyonce is an artist. Not only is she an artist, but she is also a businesswoman. Okay? And that business is comprised of straight, gay, lesbian, white, black, American, people from the United Emirates. You know, there's an amalgamation of different people who appreciate Beyonce's artistry. And while we, as the LGBTQIA+ community, may want to see her as our own, she does not belong to one community. She doesn't. And I hate the fact that we live in this time of absolutes, right? Like everything is either black or it's white. And some things are not black and white. Some things are gray, right? Sometimes you have to learn to live within the gray. And it's just like, right, let's take for instance, Black Lives Matter. If I say Black Lives Matter, for whatever reason, people believe that means I don't believe that they're a good police officer or that police officers or that blue lives matter. That for some reason, for me to say that Black Lives Matter, it negates everyone else except for Black lives. And that's so dumb, right? And I say that to say, Beyonce performing in Dubai doesn't mean that she doesn't have an affinity, doesn't mean that she is not an advocate for the LGBTQIA+ community. It simply means that she is a businesswoman. She is running a business, right? She has mouths to feed, businesses to run. Those businesses require revenue. And so she doesn't necessarily have the luxury, if you will, to just say, pish posh to $24 to $35 million for a 90-minute set. And how do you know that Beyonce isn't taking a portion of that $24 to $35 million and donating it to LGBTQIA+ right groups? We don't know that. You don't know that. Because Beyonce and Jay-Z are, you know, very hush-hush about a lot of their philanthropic endeavors. They don't necessarily broadcast a lot of the things that they do. Because if they did, then that would be a problem. Then that would be a problem. Oh, why is she making so much noise? Why can't she just give it, you know? People just are not satisfied anymore. They are not. And I'm going to say this. The LGBTQIA+ community has to learn to relax a little. Take a breather. Take a beat, sis. Everything is not, you know, the seventh sign. You know, it's not all coming to an end because Beyonce performed a concert in Dubai. I can say as a trans woman, when I saw the concert, I didn't think to myself, oh, she has forsaken the community that supports her. That never crossed my mind. I saw a woman handling her business, performing the show because duty called. And I don't have to agree with every single one of Beyonce's choices, right? Because I don't need her to agree with every one of mine. And I don't know what the conversations are behind closed doors, whether or not that even factored into her decision-making process. You know, people were mad at her a couple years ago or a year or so ago about the whole Blood Diamond controversy. I mean, people are just literally looking for reasons to be upset with Beyonce. Could it be tone deaf to some degree? Yes, probably. I mean, I guess if you're looking for it to be tone deaf, then it can certainly be tone deaf. But again, you don't necessarily know what went into her making that decision to perform in Dubai. We don't have megastar problems. We don't have megastar conversations because we are not megastars and Beyonce is. So we don't know what those conversations entail. And I say this, like, sometimes I feel like in this day and age, the LGBTQIAP+ community is making it hard for people to be advocates, because we expect for you, and I should say we, some of y'all expect for these celebrities to not look out for their own best interest at times. And I'm a believer that Beyonce has a right to perform in Dubai and still show up for gay pride. Don't y'all go talking about my nails. I know I'm going to get them tomorrow. Get them done tomorrow. It's been a rough week. I'm going to get them done tomorrow. But Beyonce can still be an advocate. And Beyonce coming into it, who knows how many LGBTQIAP+ persons were employed as a result of Beyonce going to do that performance in Dubai. How many costume designers, makeup artists, hairdressers, choreographers, dancers? Who knows? Who knows? So indirectly, you know, the Dubai or the United Arab Emirates is actually probably helping to fund or put food on the table for some LGBTQIAP+ persons. We don't know. But what I do know is, get some business and sit down. Let Beyonce be great. Let this woman be great. It is not that serious. It is not that serious. She just dedicated a whole entire album to the LGBTQIAP+ community. And this is what y'all want to be upset about. In a day and age where you have so many choices, right? YouTube, jailbroken Fire Sticks, HBO Max, Apple TV, Amazon Prime. There is so many, Paramount, Disney Plus, Netflix. If there is something that you don't want to see, you simply don't need to watch it. Don't watch it. Just simply don't watch it. But I know, for me, I'm too busy to be sitting around being upset about somebody else getting $35 million. I'm trying to figure out how I can get to my own $35 million. And that's what a lot of y'all need to be doing. Quit worrying about what Beyonce is doing and start trying to get your own $35 million. And see what you do when the opportunity presents itself. Because here's the bottom line. Some of you, the food that you eat, the restaurant, I can tell you how many people I know who are LGBTQIAP+, who are still shopping at Hobby Lobby, who are still eating Chick-fil-A, and they don't mess with y'all. But if I tell you to put that nugget down, put that chicken sandwich down, you're going to look at me like I have lost my mind. Girl, it's just a sandwich. And for Beyonce, it's just $35 million. So people pick and choose. It's selective outrage, you know, when they want to be upset and what they want to be upset about. And I'm sorry, I'm just not upset about Beyonce getting 20. I'm not upset about seeing a black woman come up off of $24 to $35 million. I'm not upset, I'm not bothered. I'm celebrating that. Beyonce perform, every time they ask you to perform in Dubai, I'm going to be upset if you don't go. Okay? That's going to be a problem. So anyway, I'm curious to know what you think and how you feel. Whether or not you agree that this is a reason to be upset, or whether you feel sometimes the LGBTQIAP+ needs to just dial it down a notch. Just calm down, sis. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Anyway, you guys, that is it for today's video. As always, in closing, ask yourself this one poignant question. Why be bitter when we can be better? So let's be better together. I'm the Max Trans, and I'll talk to you guys again in my next video. Mwah. Bye-bye. With my nails done.